And welcome to a new reading vlog. So you've probably seen the title. Today is the first official day of Vampathon. So for those of you who don't know, Vampathon is a week-long spooky cozy readathon that I host every single Halloween. It's a week of celebrating Halloween and just reading lots of good spooky books, so I'm very excited. I do have some co-hosts who I'll have linked in the description box, but yes, we have a lot of books to get through this week. I am following some of the prompts from the bingo board that we created, so I'm hoping I can tick a few off, but I basically just want to like take a chill, read as much as I can and just have fun. So make sure you go and grab yourself a nice hot mug of tea and get cozy and enjoy the rest of the vlog. So let's get into what I'm reading. I'm just gonna pop my tea down. So some of you may have already watched my Vampathon TBR video, and I'm not gonna lie, I have completely changed my TBR for the most part. Some of the books are still on there, but I have acquired a lot of new books recently that are just perfect to read this week. So I have compiled a TBR of stuff that I would really like to get through, and then I also have another pile of books for like my mood, if that makes sense, and ones I may pick up instead. But here is the very big and of course ambitious TBR stack for me this week. So yeah, today's Monday and the readathon ends next Monday. Potentially doable, it's potentially doable, but this is everything that I would really like to read. So I'm going to show them super quick because it's currently like 10:10 and I'm doing a live show at 11 to kick off Vampathon, so I really need to hurry up and film this intro. So I'm just going to quickly show you the book. The first one I have is The Gathering Dark, and this is an anthology of folk horror. This is by a multitude of different authors, so we have Hannah Whitten in here, we have Chloe Gong and many more. So yeah, it's just a collection of short stories and it's not too long. It's under 300 pages, so I feel like this could be a fast read. So I'm thinking of reading this throughout the week and like reading maybe like a story a day or a couple of them or something. I just thought it'd be like perfect to read. Then we have these three manga, which is Rose and Blood volumes 1 to 3. I believe these are like vampires, or they drink blood or something. This girl ends up at their like creepy mansion. Yeah, they just seemed very fitting, so I'm gonna hopefully read these three. Then we have Frostbite by Rochelle Mead. Of course this was going to end up on my TBR because a Vampire Academy book seems to be a theme. It always ends up on my TBR every single year. So last year and the year before I read Vampire Academy book 1, and I started this last Vampathon but only got up to page 29, so I'm going to be starting it again from the beginning. Then we have some audiobooks. So these are going to be books that I'm going to follow along with the audio for, potentially. I don't know if this one has an audio, but we have The Haunting of Ashburn House. This is a like haunted house horror novel. So this is by Darcy Coates, so very excited to read this one hopefully. Then we have The Near Bone and the Horseman by Christina Henry. I have the audiobook for The Horseman so far. This is a retelling of Sleepy Hollow. This one's like a horror with some weird creature in the middle of nowhere. So I figured they would be really fun audiobooks. And then I have My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. So I have the audiobook for this because I think it's included on Audible, but I might physically read this or like follow along with the audiobook in here, but I would definitely like to read this one. Then we have A Diary of Blood by S.T. Gibson, and everyone loves this book. Everyone keeps trying to get me to read it, and this is basically a book about Dracula's brides, I believe, so I'm very excited to read it. I've had it on my shelf for so long now, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna love it. I promised Manelli at the end of this very big stack of books. So next we have Frankenstein by Junji Ito. So this is a retelling of Frankenstein but from Junji Ito's very twisted and horror filled viewpoint, I guess you could say. Very excited to read this. I've been saving it all year for Vampathon and I'm hoping that I'm gonna love it. Then we have Shea Enshaw's Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. This is told after the events of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I love Nightmare Before Christmas and Tim Burton. I love Shea Earnshaw's writing, so I'm hoping this will be very, very fun. And then lastly, we have Jacoby by William Ritter. This is like Doctor Who meets Sherlock Holmes, I believe. It's got Stalking Jack the Ripper vibes. It's very gothic. I think it's set in the Victorian era, and yeah, I'm very excited to read it. So that is my very, very big TBR for this week. So hopefully we do get through a lot of these books. Maybe we won't, maybe we will, who knows. I need to decide which of these books I want to start first. I have no idea, and I know Kat is having the same problem. She can't decide what to read first either. I'm thinking potentially Frostbite, or maybe Gathering Dark, Jacoby, or Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. I'm not sure which one yet, but one of them I will be starting. I have started an audiobook already this morning whilst I got ready, and it's not even on my TBR, which is really annoying, and I don't even own the book, but I had the audiobook. So I started Horror Story, I think it's called, by Grady Hendrix. So I have like an hour and 50 something minutes left, and I'm definitely enjoying it. It's really, really weird. It's basically kind of like a spoof of IKEA, but make it horror. My camera's gonna die, this is really annoying. But yeah, I have started that, so that's good, I guess. I have started reading. So yeah, I am enjoying it. It's just really, really weird, and I like the kind of mystery element going on. Yeah, I have started that. But anyways, I'm gonna choose a book, and then I'm gonna set up ready for the live show. So I will update you guys in a little bit, but yes, a goodbye for now. So I'm about to go live on YouTube. I'm actually kind of nervous because I haven't done a live on YouTube on my channel in so long. Like, I've done lives on Patreon but not on YouTube. I stopped doing them because they just took like so much time, and they always made me so anxious. So yeah, I'm feeling anxious now for sure. But yes, I have a selection. I don't know which to start, so I'm just gonna ask the people who are watching the live to choose for me because I can't decide. But I think I'm going to start one of these books. So yes, I will catch up with you guys in a bit, and I'm also regretting this lipstick choice. This is why I should never do anything different and just stick to what I usually do, because I'm regretting this. But anyways, bye. Hello, so we're just about to go live, and we're both very, very nervous because we haven't done a live on YouTube in a long time, but I'm with Emily at the moment, and Kat's gonna join us soon, maybe Kai. So yeah, we're gonna go live now anyways, but yeah, bye. Okay, hey guys, so I'm still on sprints at the moment, and we've been sprinting for an hour and 20 minutes so far. We've only done one reading sprint so far though. This is our second sprint. I just ordered McDonald's because I'm so freaking hungry, and I need to do a food shop because we have like no food in. So yeah, I did just order McDonald's, but it's Vampathon. I'm gonna celebrate with a McDonald's, and I did order like a lot. But yeah, I'm so incredibly hungry. But yeah, I decided to start Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, and when I say I decided, I mean pretty much everyone on the live show decided for me. So yeah, I did start this, and I'm using my adorable bookmark from Mine Daisies. So from Leora. I love this, it's so cute, the little cat. I'm probably going to switch it though to my pumpkin bookmark, obviously to fit the book, but I've left that upstairs. But I'm on chapter 3, which is page 41, and I'm definitely enjoying this so far, but I definitely feel like it's going to be a case of enjoying the writing more than the plot, because I just feel like it's going to be very, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's not what I thought it was going to be so far, but it's still like fun. The writing is gorgeous, as is expected with Shea Earnshaw's writing. She just has such descriptive and beautiful writing, and everything in here just sounds incredible. I love how everything is described. We are following Jack and Sally on their honeymoon so far, so they've just gone to Valentine's Town, which is obviously the town that celebrates Valentine's Day, which was really, really cute. And it sounds delicious, which I know is a weird way to describe it, but they kept talking about chocolate and truffles, and I'm sitting here really hungry, like, please stop. But yeah, now I really want chocolate, so I may have to go to the shop and get some chocolate. Yeah, they are just about to return to Halloween Town, so I don't know where the rest of the plot's gonna go. I have a feeling something bad is gonna happen, but yeah, so far I am really enjoying it. And yeah, I'm only 3 chapters in. The chapters are quite long, but I feel like I can make a good amount of progress on this today, hopefully. But I think for now I'm gonna go make a coffee. I just want a hot drink, and I'm craving a coffee for some reason, and I am hoping my McDonald's won't take too long to come. But yeah, this is going to be my main priority for today, and then I'll probably continue with my audiobook of Horror Store later, and hopefully finish that today as well. But yeah, that's like my little update and things, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay guys, so it's almost 3 p.m. We finished the live at about 2:30, and I'm now on page, I dropped my book nearly, 81, which is chapter 6 of Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. So my goal for today is to get halfway through this book at least, and to also finish the audiobook for a Horror Store. So yeah, those are the plans. I think I might start putting some of my Halloween decorations out as well, because I haven't done that yet. So I think I'm gonna get them all out and just see what I've got. I have the odd one up around the house, as you can see behind me, but I still have most of them boxed away. So I'm gonna get them out and go through them, and then I need to do some work on my laptop. And I did want to do my Vampathon spread for my reading journal, but I need to print some of the photos out. For that I need to go around to my parents to use their printer, so I don't think I can do that until quite late this evening if I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'll probably just sort some of the Halloween decorations out and maybe listen to my audiobook while I do that. And then this evening I'll cozy up with this book and get some reading done. I think I'm gonna do like a vlog of today and tomorrow in one vlog, rather than like individual daily vlogs for 7 days, because that is just far too much. So yeah, that is like my little update and my plans. Anyway, I need to tidy up in here, and then I'm gonna get the Halloween stuff out. So I will catch up with you guys a little bit later, but yes. Also, I just want to say a massive thank you if you did join our live show today. I was very, very anxious about doing it because I haven't done a live on YouTube in a long time. I used to do them a lot during lockdown, and I don't remember when my last YouTube live was that I hosted. It might have even been last year. I don't even know if I've done any this year, but I was very, very anxious about it. And yeah, everyone who was there, who was commenting, you made me feel so at ease, and I had so much fun as well, and it was so nice to chat to you all and read together. So yeah, thank you so much if you did join, and if you didn't see it and you missed it, I will make sure it's available for you guys to watch back and view if you want to. It will be in my live shows playlist. But yeah, thank you so much if you did join. It meant a lot to me, and we'll be doing some more this week. I'm doing another one on my Patreon this evening, so that should be fun. But yeah, I did just want to say thank you, because it really does mean a lot that you guys came and you were really, really nice, and you just, yeah, made it a fun experience for me, so thank you. But yeah, wow, the lighting is going wild. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I don't know what is going on with the lighting, but yeah, I am gonna go now. So yes, goodbye. Okay guys, so this is my Halloween decorations. So yeah, I'm gonna empty these out onto the dining table and then see what we've got to work with and maybe start decorating some places. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I do that. And the camera to a tiny screen show the so it's a lot later now. It's currently like 8 p.m. and I pushed back my sprint on Patreon because I was having dinner. So I'm gonna go live on Patreon, I think, with Kay, Mika, maybe Emily and Kat, and then John might be joining us a little bit later. So I have made a huge mug of tea because it's very cold and I need caffeine because I'm feeling very tired and I have a headache. I haven't done any reading since the sprint earlier except for my audiobook. So I finished Horror Store. I'll put it on the screen here because I don't physically own it. I listened to it on audio and I gave it 3 stars. It was a good horror. I did like it. It was very fast paced and very short and I really like the main character, but I need like a epilogue because I want to know like what happens at the end. It's like kind of like a cliffhanger as if it could go to like another book, and I would like that. Like I want to know what happens with those characters. But yeah, I gave it 3 stars. It was a little bit confusing at times and I still don't quite understand exactly what they were experiencing, and like I don't know, it felt a bit rushed at times, but I did still enjoy it. It was really creepy and just like a really interesting kind of horror, basically like a scary version of IKEA. So yeah, I did enjoy it and I gave it 3 stars. So that's my first book of the readathon finished. Haven't read any more of Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, but my plans tonight are to read like 70 pages and then I will be roughly halfway. So I want to get to where this little marker thing is here, and then I'll be about halfway through this, so then I can finish it tomorrow hopefully. I did really want to finish this today, but I didn't end up reading for hours. I put Halloween decorations up around the house and then I kind of just been like wasting time and procrastinating. I just felt very tired suddenly and I don't know, like I honestly don't know where the time's gone. But anyways, I did do that and I took the Instagram photo for today's photo challenge. That is up on my Instagram. But yeah, that's the plan, is to read more of this tonight. So I'm gonna get ready now for sprint. I've also downloaded an ebook which is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's by Carrie Moniscalco and it's an ebook she did that is all about Thomas Cresswell and from his point of view, and it takes place just after Escape from Houdini and before the final book in the series, which I originally had on my TBR for VAMPATHON. I don't know if I'm going to pick that up still, but I figured I'd read this ebook now because it's like the perfect time in between those. So I've downloaded it, so I might read that tonight. If I don't, I'll read it tomorrow. It's very, very short, but I'm excited to read it. So yes, anyways, that is all of my updates, if you can even call it that, and plans for the evening. I'm going to get ready now to pop on to my Patreon sprint, and I will probably catch up with you guys tomorrow because I am going to go to bed quite early tonight, I think, or as soon as I get off sprint, I'm going to go to bed. Well, you're already watching this, but day 2 will be coming after this. So yeah, I know day 1 hasn't been the most eventful, but hopefully you're still enjoying it. So yes, anyways, I'm gonna go and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of VAMPATHON. There we go. Oh wait, I need my book too. Does Jan have a book? Jan's at work right now. Okay, yay, there we go. And Kat has disappeared, but she may join. But yes, hello vlog anyways. Hey, good morning guys. So I just woke up. It's like after 10:30 in the morning and I feel horrendous. I look horrendous. Last night I did a Patreon stream with Kat, Kay, Emily, Mika and Jan, and then we ended the stream at like 11:30 and then we stayed backstage until 2:30. So we were mostly just talking, to be honest, and having a laugh. Every time I do a Patreon stream with my friends, it's always extremely chaotic every single time, but always really fun and funny, with very little reading. So yeah, I did get some reading done though. So I read some more of Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. So I'm now on page 236, which is chapter 16. So I only have less than 100 pages left, so I'm definitely going to finish this today. I'm definitely enjoying it. The story went somewhere I didn't expect it to, and a few things have happened that I also didn't expect, but overall it's just been fun. It reads more like a middle grade than anything else. I don't know if maybe it is a middle grade, but it definitely does read like one. And I would say the writing is most definitely better than the plot, but it's been really nice getting to know Sally and her feelings, her worries, her thoughts, like all of that. It's very, very interesting. The only thing is, I will say there's a specific thing to do with being queen that is very, very repetitive in here. That's kind of annoying, but besides that, I'm definitely enjoying it. And I will say the writing is very beautiful, very descriptive, my favorite style of writing. So yeah, it's a very easy read, and I'm definitely going to finish it today. So yeah, that's my update. I did finish Horror Store as well yesterday. I think I already said that in the last clip. So this will be my second book that I'll finish during VAMPATHON, which I'm very happy about. Oh my goodness, I'm still so tired. Like, I would honestly just go back to sleep right now if I could. But yeah, I slept in, which is bad. I wanted to go up super early, but it's fine. I needed to sleep so that I can read enough today. So yeah, I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea. I think I'm gonna eat some cookies for breakfast, because why not? And then I think I'm gonna sit in bed, finish reading this book, and then I'll get ready for the day and update you guys on what I'm planning to read. But yeah, that's all of my updates and things. And yes, I'm tired. Okay, hi guys, so I've gotten ready, and obviously I think I already said in the previous clip, today is Tuesday, so day 2 of VAMPATHON. So this morning I finished reading Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, and I gave this 4 stars, or like 4.5 stars. This was such a fun little book. I absolutely adored this. I think I love it most because of Shea Earnshaw's writing. Like, if it was written by a different author, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. The author just has a way of describing things very, very vividly, and I was saying this on the live stream yesterday, but when you read her writing, you can really envision everything that the character is like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, feeling, all of it. Like, you can really put yourself in the character's shoes, and I just love how kind of lyrical the writing is, how beautiful it is. And yeah, my favourite style of writing is very descriptive writing, especially when it comes to the setting. That's my favourite thing. And yeah, the settings in here, the atmosphere, everything was so well done. I really did feel like I was in the universe of Tim Burton, Halloween Town, and all these other little towns. I really felt like I was there, and like this was an extension of the movie. I could picture it in my head, and I loved it. And I would love this to be made into a movie, into a part 2 of The Nightmare Before Christmas, because it would be so fun. There are so many other characters introduced in here. We have some kind of plot twist to do with Sally herself, and we also find out like Sally's backstory and just so many more things. And we also had this lovely little romance between her and Jack, which I just loved. It was just so fun, honestly. Like, I really, really enjoyed this. So yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars, and it was just a super quick, fun read. So that's my second book of VAMPATHON finished. My plans for today aren't very eventful. I'm planning to stay home again and just have like a nice chilled cozy day. It's already quite late in the day. It's currently 2 in the afternoon, so I am picking up the camera quite late, but it's all good. So yeah, I think I'm doing some reading sprints on Kat's channel tonight, but I might do some on my YouTube channel before then, or maybe on Patreon, I'm not sure. But I think this is like my plans for today. I'm obviously not planning to read all of these, but yeah, I think I'm going to start this as my next read, which is Jacobi by William Ritter. So this is set in the Victorian era. It's very gothic. It says it's Sherlock Holmes meets Doctor Who, and it says it's brimming with cheeky humour and a dose of the macabre. So yeah, it just seems like it might be fun, and this was like the runner-up, I think, when I asked yesterday what I should read first. So yeah, this is quite short. It's like just under 300 pages, so I feel like I could maybe get halfway through this today, maybe a little bit more, we'll see. But I think I'm going to start this one next, and then I also want to maybe start Frankenstein by Junji Ito. So this is a horror manga, a reimagining of Frankenstein, obviously. So I don't plan to read this entire manga today, but I'm thinking of maybe starting it and just seeing like how I get on with it. Then my audiobook that I'm going to start is going to be Horseman by Christina Henry. So this takes place 30 years after the events of Sleepy Hollow in the, I think, original novel, and what I assume is in the movie. So yeah, this takes place after that, and I'm excited to see what happens in here. I've never actually read The Tale of Sleepy Hollow, and I probably should have done that before reading this, but I'm going to read this anyway. So I have the audiobook downloaded, so I plan to start that today, and I'm really excited because I've never read anything by Christina Henry before, and I've heard very good things about her writing. So yeah, very excited to start this one, and I feel like it will be a fun audiobook. And then lastly, I might pick up this one, which is actually a children's book, and it's called Secrets of the Witch, an initiation into our history and our wisdom. So this is basically a book that kind of is an introduction to witches and witchcraft. So in here it says we've got the Middle Ages and distrust of magic. It covers the Renaissance period with the witch hunt. It covers magical symbols, practical magic, and like lots of other things. So all different areas of witchcraft, so like the history of it and things like that. And I just thought this would be quite fun. Now I don't know for sure if I'll pick this up, because I might read it on the weekend, because I'm hoping I can go to Pendle this weekend, and I feel like maybe doing a witch themed reading vlog might be fun. So I may save this for then, but I'll decide later in the day once I figure out if I'm going to be getting to Pendle or not. So yeah, maybe I will pick this one up, but I guess my main reading plans will be these 3 books. And then I also think I'm going to read this ebook today, which is so Becoming the Dark Prince by Kerry Maniscalco. So this is an ebook, it's a novella, and it takes place after escaping from Houdini and before the 4th and final book in the series. So that's where I'm actually at the moment. I read Escaping from Houdini a couple of months ago, and I was planning to start the 4th and final book during VAMPATHON. I don't know if I will. I'm not sure now, maybe, but I thought this would be fun to read because it's short, and yeah, I've been meaning to read it for a while. So it is only like 66 pages long, so it's a super quick read. So I might read this ebook today. So I think those are my plans for today. Just a nice cozy reading day, and then I will wrap up this vlog and start editing it as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, and I will catch up with you guys once I've done some reading. Okay, hi guys. So I have a reading update. I finished reading, is it Becoming the Dark Prince, I think it's called, the Kerry Maniscalco novella in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. I'm going to give it 3.75 stars, rounded up to 4 stars, which I know is very specific, but it was a novella and it wasn't anything like, you know, I just can't give it like 5 stars or anything. So I'm giving it 4. I really did enjoy it. It was just, really, really cute at parts. So basically there's like a specific kind of scene, like the climax of the entire story at the end of Escaping from Houdini. So this novella starts from Thomas's perspective from that moment in the book. So I would say, like, you know, the last few chapters of the book, so where this big incident happens in like the finale of the book, if that makes sense. So we experience his part from there, and then the events kind of after it. So yeah, it was really interesting to see that from his point of view, what he was thinking and feeling, and it made things make a little bit more sense that happened in Escape from Houdini at the end of the book, seeing his like point of view of it. So I really, really did like that. And then we also got a kind of extra little like few scenes that take place after Escaping from Houdini ends, so almost like an epilogue and like a bridge in between the story of Escaping from Houdini and the next book in the series. And I really, really liked that. It was just really, really fun. There were so many cute and gorgeous lines as well in the novella. Just, it was a really, really heartfelt, like romantic kind of like novella, and it was so nice to see Thomas's feelings put into words. And as always, Kerry Maniscalco's writing was just gorgeous. Honestly, her writing, just wow. Like, especially in this novella, like the way romance is talked about and Thomas's feelings for Audrey Rose, I just loved it so much. It was just so amazing, and yeah, I'm really glad that I read it. So I finished that, so that's my third book of the readathon finished. It's currently about what time is it? It's almost 6 p.m. and I think we're going live on Kat's channel at about 7 p.m. so I think I'm gonna go make a drink and then go backstage on Kat's live for a bit. We'll hang out there before the actual live starts, and I'm hoping to either start Jacoby or Frankenstein by Junji Ito, or I will read my other manga on my TBR, which are Rose and Blood. So I'm not sure yet which of them I'm gonna start, but I would like to start something on there. So yeah, I just plan to do that and read for the evening. I think as well right now I'm gonna import some of my footage of this vlog and maybe start editing that, because I do want it to go up tomorrow. So I do need to make a start on it. I haven't even looked at the footage. So yeah, anyway, that's my update and my plans. I will probably catch up with you guys soon and hopefully have another reading update as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I'm just here to quickly wrap up day 1 and 2 of Vampathon because I forgot to film a wrap up. So yes, I hope you guys did enjoy the first 2 days of Vampathon. This vlog definitely didn't go as I'd planned, but yeah, I've just been like staying home and trying to read as much as I can. So I finished 3 books so far for Vampathon during this vlog. So I finished Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. I gave that one 3 stars and it was a fun horror. It was an interesting horror unlike anything I've read before, and I like the kind of satire as well that was like woven in the story, but I still don't quite understand the ending exactly, but I still enjoyed it. It was just fun. It's like a nice entertaining horror. So yeah, I gave that 3 stars. Then I read Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shea Earnshaw and I absolutely love that book. I gave it 4 stars. I loved Shea Earnshaw's writing. Her writing is just so gorgeous. She's definitely one of my favourite writers because she writes the really like lyrical, descriptive kind of writing that I personally really enjoy. I love a very vivid setting and a really kind of heavy atmosphere, and she definitely does that with her writing. And I just loved it so much. We found out so much more about Sally and her backstory. I loved exploring the other towns in the kind of Tim Burton universe, and I absolutely just adored everything in this book. It's not quite 5 stars because I feel like the plot wasn't as exciting. I don't know, like I just don't feel like it was 5 stars, but it was definitely 4 stars, and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it if you are a fan of Tim Burton or like spooky books. Then I would definitely recommend it. It is more of a middle grade, I would say. So yeah, it was a fun time, and the romance was really cute as well. And then I read an ebook yesterday, which was Becoming the Dark Prince, I think it's called, by Kerry Maniscalco. I'll have it on the screen here because I can't actually remember like the full title, but I read that yesterday and I really did enjoy that. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was just like a really fun kind of in-between / add-on of the series. It takes place in between books 3 and 4. I haven't read book 4 yet, but I have read book 3. And I did like it because we got to see things from Thomas's perspective. And it was really interesting to see a little bit more as to why he behaved certain ways towards the end of the book, what he was thinking and feeling during this specific like scene. And then we kind of got a bit of like an epilogue and like what went on in between, I assume, book 3 and 4. So yeah, there was like an additional like a few scenes that aren't in the 3rd book, like in this novella, which obviously takes place before the things in the 4th book did. So I really like that, and he's just such a sweetheart. I loved all of the kind of like romantic declarations in this book, and as always, Kerry Maniscalco's writing was just stunning. So yeah, I really did enjoy that, and it was such a nice little read. I didn't originally have it on my TBR, but I'm definitely glad that I read it. So yeah, those are the 3 books I finished in days 1 and 2 of Vampathon. I did start reading Jacoby as well on day 2, so you will see me read that in the next vlog. But yeah, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope if you are participating in Vampathon, or you have participated, that you are having a fun time and you're enjoying Vampathon as a readathon. You're enjoying this vlog and the live shows we've been doing. I will have the live show we did on my channel linked down below in the description box if you would like to watch that back. All of my social media will be linked down below. So we're doing the daily Instagram photo challenge for Vampathon as well, so if you want to go and see those, you can head to my Instagram. I will also have my Patreon link down below. We are doing extra live shows and reading sprints on there for Vampathon, and I do that anyways. There's exclusive reading vlogs, videos, a monthly buddy read, a Discord, and a monthly readathon all over on my Patreon. So if you are interested in any extra content from me, you can head there. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're reading lots of spooky books, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.